It's time for the Quiver River Electric TribCast Pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, online at quiver.com.
And welcome to the Class 3 District 7 tournament here on TribCast. A little bonus coverage of the first of two men's semifinals as North Callaway is trailing in a running clock situation to Lutheran St. Charles. 56-22 now, under 2 minutes to go. To Christian. Christian, the number one seed, they beat Lutheran St. Charles by 20 in the opening round, 58-38. North Callaway, a 78-57 winner in the opening round the other night over Wright City. We're waiting for Bowling Green and Montgomery County here in the opening round as that three goes in from the far side from Mason, that's Tanner Peasold. Back the other way for Christian to the hoop, and they've been in control of this game throughout the contest. But should Bowling Green advance, that's who they're going to have to face in the championship game on Friday night. So I thought a little bonus coverage would be in order as they hit or throw up the three from the far side, and on the rebound, a foul whistled against R.J. Ori as they're getting to the end of their bench now in the final minute of this semifinal game. We were supposed to have two gym coverage tonight. We were supposed to be up at Canton for the semifinals from there, or from men's opening round there, but those games canceled. A lot of the districts up north canceled. We'll talk more about that as we go along here in the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame. Final chance for some points here for North Callaway as they trail by 31. Stripped of the ball out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Eagles with 17 seconds to go, and it's looking like they'll have a 31-point victory here in the semifinals of this Class 3 District 7 tournament. Again, getting ready for Bowling Green and Montgomery County. That's the 2 against the 3, and the buzzer sounds. This one in the books, 56-25. Is the final. And we'll take a break and come back with pregame for Bowling Green and Montgomery. This is the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame on the peoplestribune.com. Competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the law office of Briscoe and Brannon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Louisiana, Bowling Green, and Clapton schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Ryan Pitzer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
Hi, this is Christine Rutherford of People's Bank and Trust in Bowling Green. At People's Bank and Trust, we don't think our responsibility to the community should end when we leave the bank each day. You see, at our community bank, we volunteer for many charitable organizations and civic activities, as well as cheer on our hometown teams. Pride in our community is important to us here at People's Bank and Trust. Come see us at one of our convenient locations, Bowling Green, Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, or Ellsbury. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Dude, you look different.
Well, my body is glowing gold.
No, it's not that. Did you get a new shirt?
No, I joined the Fuel Rewards program at Shell and got instant gold status. I save 5 cents a gallon on every fill every day.
No, did you lose weight?
Get rewarded with instant gold status at Shell. Join the Fuel Rewards program now at fuelrewards.com/gold. Restrictions apply. Active gold status required. Introductory offer valid for 6 months after activation. Limit 20 gallons at participating Shell stations. See fuelrewards.com/gold for full details.
Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
Welcome back inside Winfield High School, the Class 3 District 7 semifinals here on the peoplestribune.com. We didn't have the game for you last night, but Bowling Green girls were a winner in the opening round, 56-18 over the Winfield Lady Warriors. So they advance and will take on Lutheran St. Charles tomorrow. That's the late game, 7 o'clock, 6:45 pregame here on TribCast. We had to say goodbye to 3 of our teams last night as the Van Far and Louisiana girls were eliminated in the opening round up at Canton, and the Silex boys were eliminated in the opening round. A game they led at halftime, but just 12-8 at halftime to New Haven. New Haven got things together in the second half and delivered the victory from the top seed. See a nice hug there between old friends, Scott Krager and Carrie Bibb. They'll be coaching against each other tonight in this semifinal game. Bowling Green got into this game with a 59-53 victory over Winfield in the opening round. They're the 3 seed. 2 seed Montgomery County beat the 7 seed MMA 66-52 in the opening round back on Saturday. So that's how the teams got into this game. We'll take a break and talk more about the districts up north when we return. It's the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame on the peoplestribune.com.
Are you looking for a subcompact tractor with massive working potential and comfort? That's the Kubota BX Series. Haul, mow, dig, plow, all from the comfort of America's best-selling subcompact tractor. Take home a dependable BX80 now with financing as low as 0% APR for up to 84 months, plus great customer instant rebates and a 6-year warranty. Your authorized Kubota dealer in Bowling Green is Meyer Implement Company. Business Highway 61 North. Offer now through March 31st, 2018. See us or go to Kubota USA for more information. Meyer Implement Company. We appreciate your business.
When you contract with a local company, you're sure to receive friendly, professional service, and that's just what you'll get with Orff Construction. A homegrown company, Orff Construction specializes in residential and commercial projects. A state-certified septic installer, Orff's offers backhoe, skid steer, and excavation services. Call 324-3552 for your next project, and remember, Orff's does basements, grading, and much more. Orff Construction in Bowling Green.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC of Bowling Green and Silex are committed to offering sincere and caring service in your time of need. Family owned and operated since 1946, Ryan V. Bibb and Lori Smith know how important a personal touch can be. Their goal is compassionate service with dignity and respect, uplifting and comforting. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Visit online at bibbbeach.com or call 324-2211 in Bowling Green or 384-5555 in Silex for more information.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
Class 3 District 7 men's semifinals here on TribCast, getting ready for Bowling Green, the 2 seed against number 3 seed Montgomery County. And we were supposed to be, actually it was supposed to be Chuck and April here in this gym tonight. Now it's supposed to be back up at Canton, but a lot of the districts up north, the temperature dropped a little bit sooner and a little bit colder. So they have canceled games. I know Highland was one. Canton is one of them. So their men's opening round games have been pushed back to tomorrow. In fact, all their action just pushed back one day. So the ladies' semifinals will now be on Thursday, the men's semifinals on Friday, and then the championships for both ladies and guys will be played on Saturday up at Canton, weather permitting, of course. So we'll have 2 games on TribCast. The 4 o'clock game tomorrow, Louisiana boys open district play against Paris. And Van Far and Clopton will do battle in a 2-7 matchup. That's the 7 o'clock game. So we'll have the 4 o'clock pregame at 3:45. Take a break. Come back at 6:45 with pregame for Van Far and Clopton. So that means, I'm sure someone's asking, well, why didn't you just go to Ellsbury and do the Silex ladies semifinal? Well, we're down to 1 team. Chuck is been constructing a new castle up on a hill near Bowling Green, and a lot of dirt work, and you mix a lot of dirt work with a lot of water, and you kind of get stuck in the mud. So hopefully Chuck gets out by tomorrow, and we can be back to 2 crews. I know there is another set of folks doing that Silex Ellsbury game online. I know it's not TribCast, but there is an option out there, or just go on down to the game. I know a lot of folks have been this week with that district so close at Ellsbury, so it'll be all right. We'll make it work. About 15 minutes till tip-off here at Winfield High School, Bowling Green and Montgomery County. We'll talk about these 2 teams when we come back here on the peoplestribune.com.
Family Health Pharmacies in Bowling Green and Louisiana offer more prescriptions under more insurance plans for less. That should make you feel better. Family Health Pharmacies is there to help you when you're not feeling your best. Great gift ideas and half-price greeting cards, too. 2 convenient locations to serve you. Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center on the Square in Bowling Green, and Family Drug, 301 Georgia in Louisiana. Family Health Pharmacies, just what the doctor ordered.
It's the place there's no place else like. Home. It's the circle of chairs around your fire pit, where all the do you remembers get passed around like bowls of ice cream. It's bacon and eggs in the skillet, crackling along with the laughter.
At Shelter Insurance, we don't just insure your home, we insure all the memories that live inside it. Ask your agent for details. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Let Tim Jenkins in Louisiana show you how insuring your home and auto with Shelter Insurance can save you money. District basketball on TribCast is brought to you in part by Rawls County Mutual Insurance, the Louisiana Bulldog Booster Club, Cellular and Satellite Center, Collier Funeral Home, Center Locker Service, Shelter Insurance Agent Frank Wallace in Vandalia, Ingram Plumbing, Dino Nobel Incorporated, and by Spring Valley Accounting Service. More district hoops are coming up. This is TribCast.
Take your local grocery shopping list to your area county market in Louisiana and Vandalia to save big this week on items your family loves. Score big on specials every day throughout the store in every department. And don't forget to use your Max card, the County Market app, or mycountymarket.com for even more savings. Have a great time at this year's Bowling Green tournament and visit County Market in Louisiana or Vandalia, pregame or postgame.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy Cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
And welcome back to Winfield High School, getting ready for Bowling Green and Montgomery County in the semifinals of the Class 3 District 7 tournament. These 2 teams met the only other meeting this season on February 1st, and it was a game that was tied. As the horn was sounding, a 3-ball went up, and Montgomery County got the shot to count for a 68-65 buzzer beater victory over the Bowling Green Bobcats. Pretty close game. Montgomery has been high flyers the last few years, kind of that Golden State style of play, but this year under Scott Krager, a little different, trying to feel each other out a little bit, but to have had a successful first season for the first-year head coach, 19-6 on the year. Bowling Green 14-12, been hovering around that 500 mark for most of the season, and really depends on what Bowling Green team shows up. If they come out clicking with Kaleo Dade being physical and Corey Bell cutting his way to the hoop, it could open up Cameron Worley, Noah Pafford from the outside. Dylan Henderson, he's been known to drop a 3-ball in here or there as well. But Bowling Green is going to have to play smart and play discipline, kind of staples of a Kerry Bibb offense, good defense and discipline offense. Kind of methodical, work for your shot, and then capitalize at the end. Montgomery County, they're going to do a little bit different from that game on February 1st, according to Coach Scott Krager. He's going to put John Shaw on Corey Bell. He says Shaw is his best defender, so he's going to put him on the crafty senior for Bowling Green. And then he's going to try and match up that physicality of Kaleo Dade with number 23, Chris Harrison, a 6'1 senior. So a little bit different approach, Krager says, than the first time these two teams met, as Kaleo had a big night against Montgomery back on February 1st. They are without number 25, Jackson Larkin. He's out sick, and Gabe Strube is a game-time decision, also dealing with an illness for Montgomery County. Bowling Green comes in pretty healthy for this time of the season. Noah Pafford has plenty of games under his belt after returning from that kneecap issue, so he's back to full speed. I look for a nice night out of him. All the seniors for Bowling Green, if they fall, their high school careers are over. So, that's all the incentive in the world for them to try and keep this thing going in this Class 3 District 7 tournament. We'll take a quick break. We've got your starting lineups and more still to come on the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame.
Danny Orff Contracting, Pike County and surrounding areas construction and remodeling experts. At Danny Orff Contracting, we specialize in construction and remodeling contractor services. We offer free estimates. We have back-to-back scheduling to complete the job promptly and professionally, on time and on budget. If you have a construction project in mind, turn to Danny Orff Contracting. Call today at 573-470-4925.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, a low resident-to-staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ask about the Legacy, the special care unit for Alzheimer's patients. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Ramsey Dickerman will be there at 503 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Online at RamseyDickerman.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Nothing outworks an F-Series. Nothing outsells an F-Series. No matter what you're doing, Ford trucks are the trucks the guys and gals who do the hardest work depend on. Don't miss the great deals on America's best-selling brand. Hurry into Pogue Ford today for great deals on new and used vehicles. Whether you're looking for a car, SUV, or truck, Pogue Ford has you covered. Visit soon at Pogue Ford, Business 61 South in Bowling Green, or visit online at PogueFord.com. Pogue Ford, where they treat their customers like friends and family.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
Welcome back to Winfield High School, the Class 3 District 7 men's semifinals here on the peoplestribune.com. Again, we'll have the ladies semifinal tomorrow from this gym as Bowling Green takes on Lutheran St. Charles, another 3-2 matchup for Bowling Green. This 3-2 matchup, the Bobcats taking on Montgomery County, and we're just minutes away from the start, so let's get right to it. Our Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineup. See all the services your Pike County Health Department offers at PikeCountyHealth.org. The Pike County Health Department, home health and hospice, neighbors helping neighbors. We'll start with the starters for the number 2 seed, Montgomery County Wildcats, 19-6 on the season, and coached by Scott Krager. They'll start a 6'3 senior, number 2, Tim Hall. 6'1 senior, number 3, gets the start tonight, John Shaw. 5'8 senior, number 15, Aubrey Nelson. A 6'1 senior, number 21, Corey Kroll. And a 6'1 senior, number 23, Chris Harrison in the starting 5. So again, for Scott Krager's Montgomery County Wildcats, it's Hall, Shaw, Nelson, Kroll, and Harrison. For the Bowling Green Bobcats, they're the 3 seed, 14-12 on the season, coached by Carrie Bibb. They'll start 5'11 junior, number 3, Kaleo Dade. 6'1 senior, number 4, Corey Bell gets the start tonight. 5'11 senior, number 10, Dylan Henderson. Number 21, a 5'10 senior, Noah Pafford. And rounding out the starting 5 is a 5'9 sophomore, number 23, Cameron Worley. Worley and Dade are co-Community State Bank TribCast players of the game in the opening round win the other night. So again, it's Dade, Bell, Henderson, Pafford, and Worley, your starters for Bowling Green. Those are your Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups. Check out all the services your Pike County Health Department offers at PikeCountyHealth.org. The Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Neighbors helping neighbors. Our La Crosse Lumber Company opening tip is just around the corner. Another great night of basketball here from Winfield. The Class 3 District 7 semifinals. Men's side of the action. And it's Bowling Green and Montgomery coming up next on the ThePeoplesTribune.com.
This is TribCast, coverage of high school basketball. The district tournaments from the People's Tribune newspaper are brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, and Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green. Young Enterprises Incorporated, La Crosse Lumber Company, by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Community State Bank, by Shelter Insurance agents Tim Jenkins in Louisiana and Frank Wallace in Vandalia, the Law Office of Briscoe and Brannon, Abel's Quick Shops, American Family Insurance agents Marjorie Koch in Ellsbury and Rusty Strother in Vandalia, by the Clopton Hawks Booster Club, Airco Travel Centers, B&B Automotive, Baragiola Hardware and Lumber, the Bib Beach Funeral Homes LLC, Bowling Green Lumber Company, the Bowling Green Bobcat Booster Club, Cellular and Satellite Center, by Central Bank of Audrain County, Cole Chiropractic Center, Collier Funeral Home, Craig's Truck and Tractor, by Dairy Queen in Vandalia, Danny Orff General Contracting, Davis Ready Mix, by Dieter Sign Company and T-Shirt Shop, DH Electric, by Family Health Pharmacies, 54 Package Store, Frankfurt Farm Supply, by Hankey Construction, Ingram Plumbing, Knights Equipment Company, Hugh Brand Construction, Lynn's Heritage House, by Meyer Implement Company, McMailer and Sons Backhoe Excavating and Septic Pumping, Maple Grove Lodge Nursing Home, Mid-America Auto and Towing, Moore Pike Nursing Home, County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia, Wells Auto Sales, Mike's Tire Service, Northeast Missouri Title Company, Orff Construction Company, Penrod Real Estate, People's Bank and Trust, by Pike County Memorial Hospital, PJ Salon, Pogue Ford in Bowling Green, Pike County Title Company, Wells County Mutual Insurance, by Saints Avenue Cafe, Spare Time Bowling Grill, the Vanpar Indian Booster Club, Spring Valley Accounting Services, Stanek Auto and Supply, and by Tri-County Care Center in Vandalia. Now, coverage of district high school basketball from the People's Tribune newspaper. This is TribCast.
Welcome to Winfield High School in the Class 3 District 7 men's semifinals on TribCast. We've got the number 3 seed Bowling Green Bobcats in action tonight against the number 2 seed Montgomery County Wildcats. Mark Fronick here in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth, getting ready for all the action. Our La Crosse Lumber Company opening tip is just about a minute and a half away. The team's about to break their warm-ups and head over for introductions, so we'll take a quick break. Again, it was Christian over North Callaway 56-52, so the winner will take on the number 1 seed Eagles in the championship in a couple of nights. But you got to win tonight first. Big one. These teams played to a buzzer beater on February 1st. Montgomery County came out ahead by 3. We'll see if Bowling Green can return the favor tonight when it matters in the semifinals of the Class 3 District 7 tournament on TribCast.
Before or after the games at this year's district tournaments, let's go Airco. They're always glad to see you at Airco Travel Plaza in Bowling Green and at Airco Convenience Store in Louisiana. Stop in, fill up your vehicle, and fill yourself up with deli sandwiches, snacks, soda, Chester fried chicken, and more. Good luck to our area teams this week from all your friends at Airco. Open 24 hours a day in Bowling Green on Business 61 South and from Airco Convenience Store at the Bridge in Louisiana. Let's go, Airco!
Proudly serving the area at 201 South Main in Vandalia, Cole Chiropractic Center is proud to support area high school basketball action on TribCast. Cole Chiropractic Center invites you to call or stop by if you've suffered a sports injury, work injury, or been involved in any type of auto accident. Dr. Cole at Cole Chiropractic offers gentle chiropractic care, 24-hour emergency services with most insurances accepted. Don't suffer needlessly. Call 594-2663. Cole Chiropractic Center, 201 South Main in Vandalia.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri. If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
If you buy power from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, you help power your community. How? Quiver River belongs to the people it serves. With people like you in charge, you know decisions about your power are made with you in mind, your community too. What kind of decisions? Sending you a check when there's money left after expenses, holding down rates, helping you save, serving your community. Good for you. Power for your community. Quiver River Electric, owned by those we serve.
Pike County Hospice provides specialized high-quality care and support to patients and their families facing a life-limiting illness. We offer love, hope, and dignity at the end of life by offering a team approach consisting of physicians, skilled nurses, social workers, spiritual counselors, home health aides, and volunteers. We provide respite care for family and loved ones and offer 24-hour-a-day access to a hospice team. Pike County Hospice reduces financial stress on families and provides bereavement care to loved ones.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors. TribCast video courtesy of Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins in Louisiana. You can save when you insure both home and auto with Shelter. Call Tim Jenkins for details. Opening tip brought to you by LaCrosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to tip off your next improvement project at a location close to you. LaCrosse Lumber Company getting the job done. It'll be Tim Hall jumping center for Montgomery and Corey Bell for the Bowling Green Bobcats. And officials have neatly folded their jackets, and the ball comes in from the far side. Opening tip again from LaCrosse Lumber Company. A little last-second instruction from Mr. Crenshaw. Everybody's informed. Now a clap from Kaleo Dane, and the ball is in the air. Opening tip won by Montgomery, and they'll set the offense first. Aubrey Nelson with the ball for the Wildcats. Over to the far side for Chris Harrison. Now back for Corey Kroll. Near side for Aubrey Nelson again. They lob it down low. John Shaw off the glass, no good. Rebound Montgomery. Putback is good. First 2 points of the ball game scored by Shaw. Full court pressure. And off the fingertips of Noah Pafford, out of bounds. Turnover gives it back to the Wildcats. 30 seconds into this ball game. They lead it 2-0. With it is Nelson. Aubrey works on Noah Pafford, comes to the near side. Now back up and around for Hall. Lob pass down low, shot off the glass, good. John Shaw with 2. So Hall and Shaw with the first 2 baskets. For Montgomery in the pressure again. Henderson plays catch with Pafford, now to the near side for Worley. They're across the line. They can set up the offense for the first time, trailing by 4. Worley out high with it, gives it off to Noah Pafford. Noah. To Dade. He'll try the three. Top of the key, offline. Rebound goes out of bounds. And back to Montgomery. Minute 16 into the first quarter. Nelson brings it up slowly across the line. Bounce pass to the near side. Now back up top and around. With it is Tim Hall. To the near side for Aubrey Nelson. Nelson backs it up, working on Pafford. Little stutter step, looking for a pick. Couldn't find it, goes to the other side. To the baseline. Kroll kicks it back up top. Shot wild by Harrison, but saved, and they'll reset. Back to Kroll. Skip pass near side for Nelson. His floater from the baseline's no good, and gets his own rebound. Now we'll try a three. That's offline. And Henderson rebound, but has it stolen away. How's there no travel there? Two Montgomery players were fighting over it with each other, and neither of them was bouncing the ball. Now, late blocking foul called by the low official. And they're going to give a foul to Corey Bell, first for either side. Bowling Green trailing 4-0 here early going. We played about 2:20 in this first quarter. With it is Chris Harrison. Harrison, spin move to the near side for Kroll. Kroll baseline. No. Tips his own rebound to himself. He'll try it again. Loses control, goes through the legs, but picked up by Nelson. Bowling Green just can't find the ball right now. With it is Harrison. His shot no good. Got his own rebound. To Hall. Trying to pass it inside. Gets the loose ball. Ball tipped by Pafford. And off of Nelson. Bowling Green finally gets possession. With 5:09 to play. We played almost 3 minutes. Bowling Green spent about 15 seconds of that in their offensive end. Pafford with it on the far side. Works it in to Worley off the glass. Cameron Worley makes it a 2-point game. Nelson back the other way quickly. To the near side for Harrison. Giving it back to Nelson. Over to the far side for Kroll. Now for Shaw. John Shaw takes a couple of skip steps, and the rebound goes to Clay O'Dade. For Dylan Henderson, now for Cameron Worley. Worley has the only 2 points for the Bobcats. He takes it over to Noah Pafford. Pafford back out to the hoop. Yes, and a foul. Clay O'Dade ties the game. He could put Bowling Green ahead with a free throw. Well, just like Coach Krieger said, he's going at him with Chris Harrison. But on that one, it was Kaleo winning the physical battle. Dade completes the three-point play. Bowling Green ahead by 1. So a 5-0 run after a Montgomery 4-0 run to start the ball game. Winner takes on Christian in the championship game. Harrison with it. Kicks it back out. Nelson for 3. That's short, but the rebound tracked down by Tim Hall for Montgomery. That's something that's got to improve. For Bowling Green, they're rebounding on the defensive glass. Losing his footing, and that's kind of been a weak spot. A foul and a basket. Shaw puts Montgomery back ahead. Waiting for what the call would be. He's got 4 points, chance to make it 5 from the line. The foul, the first on Kaleo Dade. Past the midway point of the first quarter. Quick moving pace here. Missed the free throw, so it's still a 1-point game. Bell gives it off for Cameron Worley, the sophomore. Spins and gets across the line. He's going to take it all the way to the hoop. No, but a foul will send Cameron Worley back to the free throw stripe. Foul the second on Chris Harrison. So he's committed both fouls so far, and he's going to have to come out of this game. Cameron's first free throw ties the game. He's got 3 points. Second shot is good as well. Bowling Green back ahead, 7-6. Three ball from the near side, no good. The rebound pulled in by Worley. Cameron to the hoop. No. Rebound picked up by number 24, Skylar Hutchison, just into the ball game. Hutchinson to the near side for Tim Hall. Lob pass. Work it down low. Shot is an easy one for Cole Curry. So he comes off the bench wearing that knee brace on the right side and scores his first 2 points. Here's Dade to Worley. Worley waits for the defense to go by. It wasn't completely by, obviously, as he's blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bobcats as Gavin Dieters and Josh Sparks come into the game. Kaleo Dade, Dylan Henderson check out with 2:36 remaining in the first quarter. So changes for both sides. They get it into Sparks. He works it down to Bell. Bell cut it too fine, got his own rebound. No. How about a third shot? Can't sneak it over that time, and finally the rebound pulled down by Montgomery County and Skylar Hutchison. Here comes Nelson. Aubrey Nelson scores and is fouled. First 2 points of the night for Nelson. Extended to a 3-point lead, chance to make it 4 and restore their initial advantage. And the shot is good. So back to a 4-point lead for Montgomery County. They led 4-0, then Bowling Green went on a 5-0 run. It's been back and forth. Now Montgomery grabs control. Tuck in the corner. They get it to Dieters. Goes through his hands. He would have had an easy bucket. Back to Sparks. Now to Bell for 3. That one's long. And again, Hutchison the rebound. To Nelson. Nelson drops it off and out of bounds. Last touch by Cameron Worley. And Kaleo Dade, Dylan Henderson coming back in with 1:49 to play in the first. Corey Bell and Cameron Worley check out. Aubrey Nelson, 5'8" senior with it. To the far side, a 3-ball up. That one rims out for Tim Hall. Looked pretty good coming off the hand. Rim wouldn't cooperate. Pafford couldn't connect with Dieters. Sent it over the back shoulder instead of the front, and we go back the other way with 1:33 on the clock. Eleven to 7. Nelson comes back near side. Here's a 3. That's offline for Hutchison. Work it back in the middle. Curry goes off the glass and in. Cole Curry, biggest lead of the night for Montgomery County. He's got 4 points off the bench. Minute to go, opening quarter. Gavin Dieters, bounce pass to Kaleo Dade. Across, Henderson for 3. That one's short. Dade had the rebound and does come away with it for Bowling Green. Goes back to the basket and scores. Kaleo Dade working on that play. Here's Nelson back the other way for Montgomery. 5-point quarter so far for Dade. 34 seconds to go. He pulls back. Working on Pafford. Pulls back again. Gives it off to Tim Shaw. Shaw, crossover. Trying to find the net. Cut it too fine. Oh, there's a foul. Finally called it. Tim Hall charged with his first personal as he threw down Dylan Henderson. Henderson going to check out along with Gavin Dieters. So you'll have Worley, Dade, Pafford, Sparks, and Bell out there for the final 20.1 seconds of this first quarter as Cole Curry checks out for Montgomery. Worley starts his dribble, starts the clock. Pulls back, gives it off to, and now gets it back from Kaleo Dade. Down to 8 seconds. Here's Worley to the hoop, scoop and score. Will they get a shot off? They do at the buzzer, and it's offline for Aubrey Nelson. Big quarter, 6 points from Cameron Worley, and the Bobcats trail by just 2 to Montgomery County after trailing by as many as 6 in the first 8 minutes. Take a break, come back with second quarter scoring after this on the peoplestribune.com.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170. B&B Automotive, 1401 Business Highway 54 in Bowling Green.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, new and used equipment, parts and service, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Bowling Green with the ball to start the second quarter. Checking the scoring brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, crop insurance, and more at youngenterprisesinc.com. Dade and Bell can't get the basket to go there. Vallejo with 5 points. Cameron Worley with 6. Hook shot. Got his hand caught in the net. Here's Nelson for 3. That one rims out. Dade the rebound for Montgomery County. 2 points for Tim Hall. Steal. And to the hoop, and a foul whistled on Cameron Worley. His first, team's third. All right, Hall has 2, Shaw has 4. John Shaw, Cole Curry with 4, and Aubrey Nelson with 3 points. And to the line is Cole Curry, looking to extend the 2-point Wildcat lead. First shot is good. Rim helped it go down. It's a 3-point advantage. Second shot, good as well. And the lead back to 4. Worley slowly over to Henderson on the far side. Back to Cameron. Now to Corey Bell. Bell gets it back. Now Dade. And a push whistled on Nelson. Aubrey's first, team's 4th here in the first half. Lobs it to Corey Bell. Bell to the hoop and scores. Gets one in for the first time tonight, Corey Bell. Carson Parker with the ball for Montgomery. To Nelson, now back for Tim Hall. Tried to get it down low, and it's stolen by Kaleo Dade. Ahead to Corey Bell. Bell to the hoop. No. Rebound out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Bobcats. And quickly checking in is Gavin Dieters. 6:39 to play in the first half. Noah Pafford checks out. They go far side. Dade with it. Back to Dieters. Steps inside three. His shot too long. Hits the support system. But a foul called against Montgomery. Waiting for the rebound. And the foul will go against number 3. John Shaw, his first. Back up top for Dylan Henderson. Henderson to the near side. Cameron Worley, and they say he stepped out or traveled. Nelson with it. They try and work it down low. Kick it back out for Hall. A 3-ball. That one's short. Corey Bell the rebound, then has it stolen by Parker. To Hall. Lob pass. Tipped away from John Shaw, but he recovers. Now to Parker. His shot no good. Got his own rebound. The putback no good, and the foul. Then it goes against Bell, his second. First Bobcat with more than one foul. Both teams 5 fouls. 2-point game, and Carson Parker can't hit the first. Second shot is good. It's a 3-point game. Dylan Henderson in the backcourt for the Bobcats. To Cameron Worley. Back to Henderson. Got to get across the line at some point. They do to Kaleo Dade. Back to the corner. Now to Sparks. Reverse layup, no good for Gavin Dieters. And here come the Wildcats. Long pass ahead through 2 sets of hands. Back to the Bobcats. 5:26 to go in the half. Worley takes up the floor. Bobcats down by a tray. And a foul. Whistled on Cole Curry, and that one manufactured by Cameron Worley. I'll just dribble in circles around you until I make contact. Dieters checks out. Pafford back in. They go to the backcourt with it, and back across the line is Cameron Worley. To Noah Pafford on the far side. Pafford gives it to Sparks. Now for Worley. Back up top for Dade. Over to Sparks. Into the corner for Pafford. Pass rejected and a foul whistled. That's going to be on Corey Kroll for a reach-in. 4:55 to play, second quarter. That's the first foul. Shot no good on the front half of a 1-and-1 for Cameron Worley. First time he's missed from the line, but Bowling Green retains possession. And the shot blocked. Pafford's attempt. Back the other way quickly. John Shaw to the hoop. Jammed it. And it's going back to Bowling Green. 4:38 to go. Got in too tight. Worley Across the line for the Bobcats. Lost control, and it's picked up by Montgomery. Kroll skips it near side for Nelson. He'll put up the tray, and that one's good. First time they've hit. And a timeout taken by Montgomery County. 19-13, they lead by 6. That ties their biggest advantage of the night. We'll take a break, come back with more of the semifinal action from Winfield on TribCast.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Out of bounds, almost a steal for Montgomery County off the timeout and inbounds play. Bowling Green kind of ran into this against Winfield where they were floating their passes. They were able to shake that off and get the W. Here's Worley with it in the backcourt. One-on-one pressure. He moves across the line. To the far side through Henderson to Pafford. Pafford back to Dylan Henderson. Henderson. Gonna go somewhere. Works it to Kaleo Dade. Dade's floater over everything, and on the rebound we're gonna have a foul. That's the third on Corey Bell, and that's big. Quickly off the bench, Josh Sparks to replace Corey Bell. With it, Nelson drops it off for Kroll. Kroll back to Nelson. Trying to find room for another three. To the near side for Colin Parrish. Parrish to Nelson, far side now for Kroll. Corey Kroll for Montgomery. Skips it near side for Nelson. He'll pop the three. That one's offline, and the rebound. They're going to call a foul on the rebound on Montgomery County. And it's on number 10, Colin Parrish. It's going to send Cameron Worley to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. And into the ball game comes Tim Hall. And back in as well is Chris Harrison. And Worley's first is no good. He's missed two in a row. Nelson drops it back to Kroll to the far side for Harrison. He'll pop the three and drain it. First points of the night for Chris Harrison. He picked up a couple of fouls early and a travel called on Cameron Worley. Turnover gives it back. All of a sudden it's a 9-point game. And a timeout taken by the Bobcats with 3:01 to play in the first. Take a break, come back with more semifinal action from the Class 3 District 7 tournament after this on TribCast.
Hello, this is Mary Millen from Community State Bank of Missouri. Some financial institutions make you go through a lot of red tape to get a loan. At Community State Bank, we try to keep things simple. When you talk with us, you're talking to the people who make decisions. Next time you need a loan for whatever reason, come see us. You'll be glad you did. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Equal housing lender.
District basketball on TribCast is brought to you in part by McMaylor & Sons Backhoe Excavating, Septic Pumping, and Porta Potty Rental Service. Stanek Auto and Supply. Hayden's Motorsports Center, Knight Equipment Company, Mimi's Mart and More in Curryville, the Remax Realty Shop, Southside Bar and Grill, and by D&H Electric. More district hoops are coming up. This is TribCast.
Not too much in the way of X's and O's in the Bowling Green huddle there. I think that was more to get them refocused and try and get them back into this ball game. It'll be Montgomery County ball after the timeout. 3:01 to play in the first half. Still a lot of basketball to be played, but a 9-point Montgomery lead right now. Here's Nelson with it to the far side for Harrison. Harrison looking for another three. That one's short. And the rebound picked up by Josh Sparks. He'll hand it off to Kaleo Dane, who just hands the ball to Cameron Worley. Worley across the line. Bowling Green sets the offense. To Henderson. Gets a pick and offensive foul. And Sparks got too aggressive with the pick. His first. And it'll be a Montgomery ball on the far side. Hall inbounds for Aubrey Nelson. 2:25 to play second quarter. Here's Chris Harrison with it. 6'1" senior. Back up top for Corey Kroll. Kroll feeds it into Harrison, but goes through the crook of his arm and back to Kaleo Dade. Now to Pafford. Pafford going to drive. He goes to the hoop and scores. Noah Pafford, his first 2 points tonight. Nelson again the other way. To Harrison. Back to Aubrey Nelson. As Hall on the far side comes near side instead for Corey Kroll. Kroll going to drive the lane, kick it out. Harrison for three. Offline. Kaleo Dade the rebound. Look out behind you. Dade to the hoop, blocked by Kroll. And business picking up here in the Class 3 District 7 tournament. They go down low, and a travel called on John Shaw. May have been a bit of a makeup call for the Montgomery player trying to piggyback ride Kaleo Dade. On his last trip up the floor. 1:20 to play in the first half. Lob pass. Dade off the glass and in. Kaleo Dade on a nice speed. His first points of the second quarter. Making a 22-17 game. 9-point lead down to 5. In the corner, John Shaw for Montgomery County. They let him go to the lane. He's blocked by Sparks. Kroll to the hoop, and he can't score. Kaleo Dade on the rebound is fouled by number 3, John Shaw. That's his second. The Bowling Green fans like that one. Kaleo going to the line for a 1-and-1. The next one will be a 2-shot foul, but there's only 38.8 seconds to go. Spins the ball once, puts it up, and can't hit the front half. Kroll the rebound for Montgomery. He gets ahead to Aubrey Nelson. Nelson almost lost it. Goes to the corner. 3-ball up for Hutchison. That's too long, and the rebound picked up by Montgomery County. Scoop shot, no, but a foul. Going to be whistled on Sparks, and then I'll send Cole Curry to the line. Second on Josh Sparks. And the 8th on the Bobcats. The Bowling Green girls in action tomorrow against Lutheran St. Charles, same time, as the first shot's no good for Cole Curry. He had been 2 for 2 from the line before that miss. Sparks checks out. Second shot is good. So 6-point advantage. And then knocked out, and Bowling Green gives it away. So another chance for Montgomery to add to their lead before the end of the first half. Up 23-17. They go far side with it. Lob pass into Kroll. Loses it. It's going to stay with Montgomery. 18.4 seconds remaining. They go all the way out to Corey Kroll. Now for Aubrey Nelson. 10 seconds to go. Kick it down low. Blocked. Here's Henderson, or Worley. 4 seconds, down to 2-1. Floater at the buzzer, and Pafford can't hit. We'll go to the locker room with Bowling Green trailing 23-17. Pretty entertaining first half of basketball. We'll be back with the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime after this on the peoplestribune.com.
The law office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the law office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids. With an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at PCMH, and I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. Working with Clopton, Bowling Green, and Louisiana schools, we strive to prevent, diagnose, and treat a wide variety of injuries ranging from sprains and fractures to heat stroke and concussions. In addition to sports coverage, we offer impact testing for head injuries as well as athletic enhancement for those athletes looking to get a step ahead of the competition. Rest assured, we're at work while your athletes are at play.
Hi, this is Christine Rutherford of People's Bank and Trust in Bowling Green. At People's Bank and Trust, we don't think our responsibility to the community should end when we leave the bank each day. You see, at our community bank, we volunteer for many charitable organizations and civic activities, as well as cheer on our hometown teams. Pride in our community is important to us here at People's Bank and Trust. Come see us at one of our convenient locations, Bowling Green, Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, or Ellsbury. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
It's time for the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime, brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Pretty entertaining first half of basketball here from the semifinals of the Class 3 District 7 tournament. Bowling Green trails by 6, but played very well, especially there in the final 2 minutes or so of the half. They got down pretty early there in the second quarter after trailing just 13-11 after the first 8 minutes. Montgomery came out, built themselves a nice advantage behind a couple of threes from Chris Harrison and Aubrey Nelson. But Bowling Green able to claw a little bit, still outscored in the quarter 10-6 after being outscored in the first 13-11. But they're right in this ball game, and one little run could be the difference in this ball game for Bowling Green if they can get something together, and they did in the first quarter. As Kaleo Dade found some space, that opened up Cameron Worley a little bit. He was driving the lane. Bowling Green has not relied on the three-pointer through the first 2 quarters of this ball game, so we'll see if that changes. They shot a couple of them. Dylan Henderson put up a couple. Noah Pafford put up one. Kaleo Dade put up one. It wasn't there. It wasn't working early, so they abandoned it. We'll see if they get back to that and can get hot from beyond the arc in the second half of this ball game. 6-point difference through 2 quarters. We'll take a quick break, come back with your first half scoring from Young Enterprises Incorporated as we continue the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime on the peoplestribune.com.
Mary, you're glowing gold. I know. I joined the Fuel Rewards program and got rewarded with instant gold status at Shell.
And I save 5 cents a gallon on every fill every day.
5 cents a gallon? Wow.
And gold is all the rage this season.
Oh, yeah.
Get rewarded with instant gold status at Shell. Join the Fuel Rewards program now at fuelrewards.com/gold. Restrictions apply. Active gold status required. Introductory offer valid for 6 months after activation. Limit 20 gallons at participating Shell stations. See fuelrewards.com/gold for full details.
Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
Whether you've got 10 acres or 75, the Kubota M7060 has the versatility to match your needs. With better features than those found on a typical standard tractor, the M7060 offers a deluxe seat with armrest, wide floor area, plus a high-quality Kubota engine and transmission. Now get 0% APR financing for up to 60 months or great customer instant rebates. Your authorized Kubota dealer in Bowling Green is Meyer Implement Company, Business Highway 61 North. Offered now through March 31st, 2018. See us or go to Kubota USA for more information. Meyer Implement Company. We appreciate your business.
When you contract with a local company, you're sure to receive friendly, professional service, and that's just what you'll get with Orff Construction. A homegrown company, Orff Construction specializes in residential and commercial projects. A state-certified septic installer, Orff's offers backhoe, skid steer, and excavation services. Call 324-3552 for your next project, and remember, Orff's does basements, grading, and much more. Orff Construction in Bowling Green.
This is the State Farm Insurance TribCast Halftime, brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green. Here to help life go right, State Farm is there.
And let's check our first half scoring from Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. Aki and Ken Feeds, Asco and DeKalb Seeds, crop insurance, and more at YoungEnterprisesInc.com. For Montgomery, 13 points in the first quarter, 10 in the second quarter. Spreads out like this: 2 points for Tim Hall, a point for Carson Parker, 3 points for Chris Harrison, 4 points for John Shaw, 6 for Aubrey Nelson, and 7 for Cole Curry, as he has hit 3 of 4 free throws there in the second quarter to get to 7 points. As a team, they are right above 50%, hitting 5 of 8 so far in the ball game from the free throw stripe. Bowling Green, they scored 11 in the first quarter, 6 in the second quarter. Their free throw shooting hasn't been there yet. They were 3 for 3 in the first quarter, 0 for 3 in the second quarter, so right at 50% for the game. 2 points for Corey Bell tonight, but he has 3 fouls. 2 points for Noah Pafford, 6 points for Cameron Worley, and 7 for Kaleo Dade. So, the only player really in any sort of foul trouble for Bowling Green. A couple of players with 2 fouls each on the Montgomery side as John Shaw and Chris Harrison both picked up 2 early. Were taken care of by Coach Krager. Got them back in the game right before the end of the half. They didn't pick up any additional personals. So there's the foul situation. Our scoring brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, Aki and Ken Feeds, Asco and DeKalb Seeds, crop insurance, and more at YoungEnterprisesInc.com. We'll be back with the start of the second half from La Crosse Lumber Company. This has been the State Farm Insurance TribCast Halftime on the ThePeoplesTribune.com.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC of Bowling Green and Silex are committed to offering sincere and caring service in your time of need. Family owned and operated since 1946, Ryan V. Bibb and Lori Smith know how important a personal touch can be. Their goal is compassionate service with dignity and respect, uplifting and comforting. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Visit online at bibbbeach.com or call 324-2211 in Bowling Green or 384-5555 in Silex for more information.
Family Health Pharmacies in Bowling Green and Louisiana offer more prescriptions under more insurance plans for less. That should make you feel better. Family Health Pharmacies is there to help you when you're not feeling your best. Great gift ideas and half-price greeting cards, too. 2 convenient locations to serve you. Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center on the Square in Bowling Green, and Family Drug, 301 Georgia in Louisiana. Family Health Pharmacies, just what the doctor ordered.
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff. Motorcycles to riding mowers, ATVs to RVs, bikes to bass boats. If it rides, rolls, or floats, we can cover it. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
We insure the fun stuff, too. See Shelter Agent Tim Jenkins in Louisiana for a free insurance review. TribCast video courtesy of Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins in Louisiana. You can save when you insure both home and auto with Shelter. Call Tim Jenkins for details. Second half start brought to you by La Crosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to start your next improvement project at a location close to you. La Crosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. Bobcats talking it over before the start of the second half. Montgomery County almost having a timeout type huddle on their bench. It'll be a Wildcat ball. If they ever break the huddle. Referees kind of saying, let's go. One more horn. Let's see if they start counting on them. Here's Tim Hall to inbound. 23-17, Bowling Green trails through two quarters. We are underway. Our La Crosse Lumber Company second half start. Here's Aubrey Nelson with it for the Wildcats. It's a pick, drops it down low for Hall. Back out to Nelson. Thought about the three. Pafford all over him. And sends it to Harrison on the far side. Chris Harrison up top with it. Over to number 21, Corey Kroll. Tried to go down low. It's knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Wildcats. Coach Slender just coming out of the locker room and back to the Bowling Green bench. Kroll gets it into Harrison. He's going to try and splash the three, and does. Good way to start the second half for Montgomery County. Makes it a 9-point game again. That's one of their biggest leads tonight. He's got 6 points, both on threes. Clay O'Dade with it on the far side. Out to Dylan Henderson. Henderson to Cameron Worley. Worley back to Clay O'Dade. He's going to pop the three. It's a little long, and the rebound picked up by Harrison. Chris. Oh, charge called on John Shaw, and that's his third personal. That's a big offensive foul to give him his third one, and it's going to take an explanation to Coach Krager. Corey Bell with it. He's going to have to take it across the line. Does. Goes to the hoop and scores. Coast to coast, Corey Bell. He's got 4 points. Quickly the other way, Aubrey Nelson. Those between his legs. Surveys the scene. Works all the way to the near side against Noah Pafford. Skips it far side. And the shot no good. Pafford the rebound for the Bobcats. Almost 2 minutes gone here, third quarter. Bowling Green trailing 26-19 over to the far side for Dylan Henderson. Henderson into the corner for Cameron Worley. Worley trying to find a little bit of room. From the free throw line, he stops, pops, scores, and is fouled. Cameron Worley. Chance for a three-point play. He's got 8 points tonight. It's a 5-point game. And a timeout taken. Nope, no timeout taken. Just may allow the substitution. As Worley gets ready for the free throw. And the foul was the fourth on John Shaw. So he's done for a while. Worley hits the free throw, and it's a 4-point game. And they're looking for a towel where Cameron Worley fell on the defensive end the play before. There's water everywhere. Most of it's outside for now. Here's Aubrey Nelson. For the Wildcats across the giant Walgreens-esque W at center court. Okay, it's the Washington Nationals W, but there's a three rimming out, and the rebound picked up by Pafford to Worley. Worley to the near side. Henderson going to drive to the net and score. Dylan Henderson showing a burst of speed. 2-point game. Nice run by the Bobcats to start the second half after Montgomery opened at the tray. Nelson. Far side. Here's a three from the corner. That one's no good. Rebound Harrison, and what do we have? They hit the, bounced up and hit the wire, so it's Bowling Green ball. I think if Mr. Crenshaw has to repeat himself one more time, he's just going to go, it hit the wire. He said wire. Wire. The next one wouldn't have been good. Charge called against Pafford. Trying to float through. He takes out the big man, Cole Curry. That's kind of what happens sometimes where you got a beefy 5'10" going in on a skinny 6'4". It's a second on Pafford. .458 to play in the third quarter. Bowling Green trails by 2. They've trailed by as many as 9. Here's Nelson with it. Nelson to Harrison. And before the shot, there's a foul. That's going to be on number 23, Chris Harrison. That's his third. Nope. They went a different route with it. They went with Corey Kroll, his second. That's, I guess, better for Coach Krager. As Pafford is replaced by Henderson. No, they said it was against Bowling Green and the third on Pafford. I'm all confused. Here's a three, top of the key, and it's good. Skylar Hutchison, his first 3 points, making a 5-point game. Corey Bell to Gavin Dieters. Dieters near side. Cameron Worley. Worley back for Bell. He'll try the three. It's offline, and the rebound picked up by Harrison. Harrison throws it away. Back to Bowling Green. And Kaleo Dade with it. Back to Dylan Henderson. Midway point of the third quarter. 12 minutes of basketball left in regulation. Dieters. Gives it to Corey Bell. To Kaleo Dade. Dade to the hoop. Blocked and a foul whistled. And that is the third on Chris Harrison. Pafford getting ready to check in. after Dade shoots. Cleo's first is good. Four-point game. As Cameron Worley checks out in favor of Noah Pafford. Corey Bell also checked out. And he hit them both. 3-point game. 29-26 in favor of Montgomery County. They've led pretty much throughout this one by as many as 9, by as few as 1. And a steal by Dylan Henderson. Henderson carried it, got it stuck on his thigh. That gives it back to the Wildcats. 3:27 to go. Taking their time across the line to set the offense. Nelson hands it off for Cole to the near side for Hall. Back to Aubrey Nelson. The three wasn't there. He spins on Pafford, tries to get it across, does. What they wanted wasn't there, so Nelson takes it back. Now they work it down low. And the shot no good, but a foul will send number 34, Carson Parker, to the line to shoot a pair. He's 1 of 2 shooting free throws. And the foul goes against Kaleo Dade, his second. Bell and Worley getting ready to check back in for the Bobcats. The shot's short. Still a 3-point game. Under 3 minutes to play in the third. Dieters and Sparks check out. So back to the starting 5 for the Bobcats. Second shot, no good, and Cameron Worley the rebound for Bowling Green. Boy, a 3 would be huge here, or a 3-point play. And Dylan Henderson goes off the glass and in. It's a 1-point game now. First, 4 points tonight for Dylan Henderson. Nelson comes by to get a quick word in with the coach, and we're going to have a foul on Pafford, and that's his 4th. Noah Pafford, and quickly off the bench, Gavin Dieters to replace the senior Pafford. He is frustrated with that call. And the Bowling Green fans are getting a little frustrated. 2:30 to play in a 1-point game. With it is Hall. Bounce pass inside. Shot no good. Rebound. Montgomery. And before the shot. Nope, during the shot, they say. Curry was fouled. And the foul goes against Cameron Worley, his second. Or they went the other way. Not Worley, but 32. Gavin Dieters, his first, which works out better. First shot, no good, off the back iron and out for Cole Curry, who is now 3 of 5 shooting free throws, 7 points on the night. Second shot with 2:23 to go in the third quarter is good. Back to a 2-point lead for the Wildcats. Dieters had his pass knocked away. You got to put a little more zip on it. Kaleo Dade said it was his fault, but you got to get the ball to him. Dieters to inbound. Gets it to Cameron Worley deep in the backcourt. 2:16 to play. Third quarter action here from Winfield High School. Class 3 District 7 semifinals between the 2 and the 3 seed. Here's Henderson to the hoop. No. And an injury. He went down hard. He may have hit his head. The injured player is Tim Hall. He came down hard. I don't know if it was on his back, his tailbone, or his head. The way he's shaking his head makes me think he got a little bump on his noggin. Here's Aubrey Nelson. To the near side. Spin move. Maybe a little bit of a travel. But Hutchison gets the basket. 4-point game. Worley. Minute 38 to go in the third. Dieters trying to get it back. Worley got it back and goes out of bounds. Off of Cameron. Back to the Wildcats. Folks starting to get a little bit frustrated. Here adds Winfield. Across the line is Aubrey Nelson. To Harrison. Chris Harrison back to Nelson. He's going to put up the big three. No good. And on the rebound, a foul. Who's it going against? The Bobcats? And a timeout taken. Kaleo Dade called for his third personal. 1:11 to go in the third. Bowling Green trails 32-28. Things getting chippy on TribCast.
Take your local grocery shopping list to your area county market in Louisiana and Vandalia to save big this week on items your family loves. Score big on specials every day throughout the store in every department. And don't forget to use your Max card, the County Market app, or mycountymarket.com for even more savings. Have a great time at this year's Bowling Green tournament and visit County Market in Louisiana or Vandalia, pregame or postgame.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your Exmark professional turf care equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
1:11 to go in the third quarter from the Class 3 District 7 semifinals. We'll be back here for ladies semifinals tomorrow as the number 3 seed Bowling Green Lady Cats take on number 2 seed Lutheran St. Charles. Pass almost intercepted by Dieters. Good defense. That time by the sophomore. Nelson, bounce pass into Chris Harrison. Harrison to the high blocks, gets it back for Aubrey Nelson. Minute to play in the third. Pass tipped and taken away. Henderson and Worley come up with the steal. And all the way to the hoop, unable to hit. Put back, no. The rebound is taken. How is there no fouls there? Up to Harrison, and he gets the easy bucket for a 6-point lead. Wow. 8 points now for Harrison. .31 seconds to go. And that's the fourth on Chris Harrison, and he'll have to check out here. Dieters, 27 seconds to go. And we're going to have 2 fouls away from the ball, I think. And that's the fourth on Dade and the first on Skylar Hutchison. And now they're going to toss a Bowling Green fan out of the gymnasium. And now Dylan Henderson, who I think knows that guy, is clapping up this crowd, getting them focused the right way. It'll be Bowling Green ball. 24.3 seconds to go in the third quarter. Dylan to inbound. Goes deep in the backcourt for Gavin Dieters. Here's where Bowling Green takes control. I'll tell you right now. Henderson with it. Back up top. Dieters for three is short. I thought he was fouled. Ooh. Or at least partially blocked. The referee said no. Here's Aubrey Nelson with it. Final 5 seconds. A prayer. Can't get that to go. Put back, no, but a foul will send Tim Hall to the line to shoot a pair. 1.5 seconds to go in the third quarter. The foul called against George Niemeyer just into the ball game. And the first shot is good. Hall with 3 points. One, two, three. They got 6 guys on the floor right now. As no one came off when Colin Parrish came on. Now they've got it figured out. And he hit them both. So an 8-point lead. Long shot, and it's short. We go to the fourth quarter with the Bobcats down by 8. 36-28 here on TribCast.
Danny Orff Contracting, Pike County and surrounding areas construction and remodeling experts. At Danny Orff Contracting, we specialize in construction and remodeling contractor services. We offer free estimates. We have back-to-back scheduling to complete the job promptly and professionally, on time and on budget. If you have a construction project in mind, turn to Danny Orff Contracting. Call today at 573-470-4925.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, a low resident-to-staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ask about the Legacy, the special care unit for Alzheimer's patients. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Bobcat fans on their feet to start the fourth quarter of this semifinal here from Winfield High School. They are trying to whittle their Bobcats back. They had it within 2 in the final 2 minutes of the third. And Montgomery's been able to stretch it back to 8. 8 minutes on the clock to try and save their season. Worley with it in the backcourt, stolen. Here's Hall to the hoop. No. Put back is good. 10-point lead, biggest of the night for the Wildcats. We'll get you a scoring update from Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford as we go along. Here's Cameron Worley with it. Gavin Dieters with the ball now. Gives it off to Dylan Henderson. Henderson gets a pick from Niemeyer. Now hands it near side for Gavin Dieters in the corner. Dieters trying to find someone to go to. Bobcats kind of standing still, so he goes to the hoop, scores, and is fouled. Good runner there for Gavin Dieters. his first points of the night and a chance to make it a three-point play. Bobcats have a run in them. I know they do. Sparks getting ready to check back in. Dieters drain the free throw. 7-point Montgomery advantage. Niemeyer checks out. Knocked out of bounds. Dieters is laying it on the line. The sophomore is making a name for himself here in the second half of this ball game. Shot, no, but a foul will send Aubrey Nelson to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. He's 1 for 1, 6 points on the night. The foul, the third on Josh Sparks. And he hits the first. Two for two. And an 8-point lead. Make it 3 for 3 and a 9-point advantage for the Wildcats. And on February 1st, the difference between these two is a buzzer beater for Montgomery. Here's Dieters, works it across. Bell to the hoop, and it scores. Corey Bell on a nice feed across. He's got 6 points. 7-point Montgomery lead. Nelson puts on the brakes to get away from Dieters. Now hands it off far side. Lob pass down low, and they're going to call a tie-up. It is, and it goes to Bowling Green. No, it'll stay with Montgomery. Bobcats had it to start the fourth quarter. That's all right. The big man, Parker, took Niemeyer for a ride. Stop, pop, score. Tim Hall showing he's a shooter, and it's a 9-point game again. 6 points for Tim Hall. They work it down low, and a push going to be whistled on Carson Parker. That's his first. And the team's second foul for Parker. And it is the 7th foul. Bell can't hit the front half. Montgomery the rebound, looking to make it double digits. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. They work it around through Kroll to the far side, down low for Parker. And his pass intercepted by Henderson. A little floater, no good. Rebound picked up by Dieters. Dieters to the far side for Corey Bell. He directs traffic. 5:35 on the clock for George Niemeyer. Into a double team, gets it to Dylan Henderson. Now to Dieters. Didn't like this side, now he comes this way for Corey Bell. Back for Cameron Worley. The three is good. Worley with the tray. He's the first Bobcat into double figures with 12 and a timeout taken by Scott Krager and the Montgomery County Wildcats. Listen to this crowd here from the Class 3 District 7 tournament. Bowling Green trails 42-36 here in the fourth on TribCast.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at cindyblaylockagency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Nothing outworks an F-Series. Nothing outsells an F-Series. No matter what you're doing, Ford trucks are the trucks the guys and gals who do the hardest work depend on. Don't miss the great deals on America's best-selling brand. Hurry into Pogue Ford today for great deals on new and used vehicles. Whether you're looking for a car, SUV, or truck, Pogue Ford has you covered. Visit soon at Pogue Ford, Business 61 South in Bowling Green, or visit online at PogueFord.com. Pogue Ford, where they treat their customers like friends and family.
Glad you're with us, whether you're watching at home or from the parking lot here tonight. Bowling Green on that whirly three. It's pulled within 6 with 5:07 to play in the fourth quarter. It's going to be Wildcat ball next to their head coach at the end of the bench. Nelson gets the inbound pass in the backcourt, works against Gavin Dieters. Lost him. And comes down low to Hall. Tim Hall. For Kroll. Kroll on the baseline working against Dylan Henderson. Kicks it back out. Hall for three. That's offline. But the rebound picked up by Chris Harrison. He hits the bottom of the rim, and Niemeyer the rebound for the Bobcats. That's a big one. They go out to Cameron Worley with it. Worley across the line. Harrison can't get it away from him. Great maneuvering by Worley, and now we have a foul after the ball goes loose. Is it going to be against the Bobcats? It is. Are you kidding me? After all the contact, tripped him from behind, the foul's going to go against Niemeyer. Stepped on his heel, tripped him. Not a foul. Scramble for a loose ball, and it is a foul. So to the line goes Tim Hall. He's 2 for 2 from that spot tonight. And the first shot is no good. Still a 6-point game. We're down to 4.5 to play. Pafford and Dade checking back in, both with 4 fouls. Niemeyer did a good job. Gavin Dieters was fantastic here in the fourth quarter. Bowling Green trying to come back on County. They hit the second, 7-point game. Tim Hall has 7 points. Cameron Worley straddles the line. Ball goes to the floor, and it's out of bounds. Back to the Wildcats. Back-to-back turnovers from Bowling Green. Inbound goes to Nelson. Throws a forearm out there to get rid of one man. Goes to the hoop. And a foul. Bit of a clothesline. Nelson gets up. The foul is on Corey Bell, his 4th. So now 3 Bobcats with 4 fouls. They're saying it's 5 fouls on Bell. That should only be 4. Now they'll compare the books. It is 4 fouls. When you got 3 books that say 4 and the official scorekeeper says 5, the official scorekeeper's probably wrong. And they're going to say it's 5 fouls and make Corey Bell leave the ball game. That is ridiculous. .410 to play. And the shot's good. No good, rather. One more for Nelson. He got 8 points. Make it 9 from the line. As Sparks comes in for Niemeyer. Midway point of the fourth quarter. Going to be tough for Bowling Green now. And Pafford throws it away. He loaded up on that pass. And Harrison claps in his face. Seen that called a technical this year. Hall to the basket. No. Rebound goes to the floor, picked up by Kaleo Dade. He'll hand it off for Worley. Bodies flying. Here's Pafford. Back to Henderson. Now to Dade for three. Top of the key, off the glass, no good. Rebound corralled by Pafford. Nice job, Paff. Floater through the lane. That's no good. Got his own board. No. Rebound, Sparks. He'll kick it out. Henderson for three. No. Harrison the rebound. And Worley all over him. Throws it away. And Harrison checks out. Probably a good move by Coach Scott Krager. Chris was getting a little emotional out there. Here's Worley to the far side. Pafford for three. It's short. Rebound. And that's it for Noah Pafford. Got into the backside. Needs the second Bobcat to foul. Actually, the first Bobcat to foul out. The other one was told he fouled out, even though he only committed 4 fouls. So Pafford, a senior, replaced by Gavin Dieters. Five minutes gone here in the fourth. And the shot is good for Corey Kroll, his first point tonight. This one to make it a 10-point game. And he hit that one as well. Biggest lead of the night, 10 points. Bobcats have 3 minutes to figure it out. Get this thing tied up. Here's Cleo Dade. To the near side for Dylan Henderson. Back up top and around. 3 ball up. Dieters, no. Rebound. Put back, no. And we're going to have a foul on Dylan Henderson, his first. .245 to play. And the shot is good. Tim Hall at the line. 11-point advantage. He is now 4 of 5 from the free throw line. 5 of 6 from the free throw line. The lead's a dozen. Meters. To the near side for Dade. His floater no good. Rebound stripped away, and we're going to have a foul on Kaleo Dade. And that is 5 on Dade. third Bobcat to foul out. It's a hug from Tim Hall. And Kaleo replaced by Sparks. It's a hug from Corey Bell. Handshake from Coach Bibb. And the shot is good for Cole Curry. And the second shot is no good. Bobcats get the rebound. Niemeyer now ahead to Dylan Henderson. Henderson to the hoop. No. Niemeyer, the rebound is good. Good on the putback for his first 2 points of the night. And a foul whistled on Henderson for apparently occupying the same space as Aubrey Nelson. Second foul on Henderson. And the shot is good. And Montgomery gets to 50. Leads a dozen. And, oh. Finger slipped. Putback is good, though. Sparks, too early. Feeds it down to Niemeyer, now to Sparks. Turnaround shot over everything, and Nelson the rebound. With a minute 50 to go. Slipping, but keeping his dribble is Aubrey Nelson. Works past Dieters, kicks into the corner, and they're going to burn some clock here. I don't know if Nelson knows how to do that, so they'll give it to Hall. And a timeout taken by Montgomery County. Minute 30 to play. Bowling Green trailing 52-38 here in the district semifinal on TribCast.
Before or after the games at this year's district tournaments, let's go Airco. They're always glad to see you at Airco Travel Plaza in Bowling Green and at Airco Convenience Store in Louisiana. Stop in, fill up your vehicle, and fill yourself up with deli sandwiches, snacks, soda, Chester fried chicken, and more. Good luck to our area teams this week from all your friends at Airco. Open 24 hours a day in Bowling Green on Business 61 South and from Airco Convenience Store at the Bridge in Louisiana. Let's go, Airco.
Proudly serving the area at 201 South Main in Vandalia, Cole Chiropractic Center is proud to support area high school basketball action on TribCast. Cole Chiropractic Center invites you to call or stop by if you've suffered a sports injury, work injury, or been involved in any type of auto accident. Dr. Cole at Cole Chiropractic offers gentle chiropractic care, 24-hour emergency services with most insurances accepted. Don't suffer needlessly. Call 594-2663. Cole Chiropractic Center, 201 South Main in Vandalia.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your New Holland agriculture equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Minute 30 to play. Here's Nelson with it. And a foul whistled on Gavin Dieters. His second, and Nelson back to the line. Where he is 5 of 7. In the fourth quarter in the opening round against Winfield, Bowling Green was 20 of 22, or 20 of 28 shooting free throws in the final quarter. And that'll do it for Sparks and Dylan Henderson. Second shot from Nelson is no good, and the rebound pulled in by George Niemeyer. He hands it off for Lane Parker. 3-ball from Worley is good. Cameron Worley. And a timeout taken by the Bobcats. 15 points for Worley tonight. We'll take a break, too, on TribCast. Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
This floor has been extremely slick tonight. Niemeyer stole the ball, but his feet slip out under him. They call a travel, and it stays with Montgomery. Minute 12 to go. And there is. There's just a lot of moisture everywhere. You get that much outside, you're going to get to a little bit inside. They get it in, and a foul whistled on Cameron Worley. That's Worley's second. And it sends Hall back to the line. Bryson Heidecker also in there for the Bobcats, and the shot is good. Hall has been lucky like that tonight. 13-point game. And the second shot for Tim Hall is short. Niemeyer the rebound, and here come the Bobcats. Another three. Yeah! Another three drained by Cameron Worley, his third in the quarter. And it's a 10-point game with 1:03 to go on TribCast.
Many of us look for ways to save energy, but be smart. Don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a downed power line. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water. Don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management, from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
18 points now for Cameron Worley. It's a 10-point game, 1:03 to play. Bowling Green had three starters foul out. Noah Pafford, Kaleo Dade, and Corey Bell. Cameron Worley kind of taking over. They get it in, and a foul immediately on the far side. Lane Parker commits it his first. It's going to send Nelson back to the line. And the shot's good. 11-point game. And 12 points on the night for Nelson. And the second shot good. They get it into the front court. Here's Worley for three. No. The rebound pulled in by Parker. His three well off the mark, and a rebound. 51.2 seconds to go. Tim Hall going back to the line. He's got 10 points. And the foul was on Heidecker. And a fresh set going to come in for the Bobcats. Who all do we have? Javen Moore, McCoy Thompson, Matt McDonald. The shot's good. 11 points. Austin Callahan in the ball game. Drew Bowen. I think that's it. And fresh 5 for Montgomery County as well. 4. Fifth one when they shoot the second free throw. So Bowling Green season going to end a game above 500, 14-13. And the second shot's good. He's got a dozen points. And a 14-point lead for the Wildcats. 48 seconds to go. Bounce pass down low. Get it to Bowen. Threw more to the far side for Callahan. Almost stolen from him. Austin Callahan with it. Works it inside. It's stolen by Carson Parker. Not really a third stringer. He's played significant minutes in this game. Montgomery fans on their feet. Final 18 seconds. They'll pull back. And Colin Parrish will be the last player to touch in this district semifinal. Montgomery going to take on Christian in the championship. 58-44 our final. The Bobcats season comes to an end here in the district semifinal. We'll be back with the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame after this on thepeoplestribune.com.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170. B&B Automotive, 1401 Business Highway 54 in Bowling Green.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Lots of hugs for Coach Kerry Bibb as he walks off for the final time this season. As his Bobcats fall 58-44. Take one more break, come back with our postgame show after this on TribCast.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Astro and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
It's time for the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame. Brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out building projects. Well, the Bobcats fought hard in this one, but Montgomery just
little too deep when you get into foul trouble like that. 58-44 is our final as the Wildcats move on to take on Christian, then 1 seed. So it'll be a 1-2 championship game coming up on what night is the championship game from this district? That's coming up on the 23rd at 7 o'clock. So Saturday at 7 here or Friday at 7 from this Class 3 District 7 tournament. Final scoring numbers brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, AK and Kent Feeds, Ascro and DeKalb Seeds, crop insurance, and more at YoungEnterprisesInc.com. A 22-point fourth quarter for Montgomery County. Most of that coming from the free throw line as Bowling Green tried to play the possession game, but Montgomery just a little too good shooting free throws. They had 1 point from Carson Parker in this contest, 2 for Corey Kroll, 4 points for John Shaw, 5 points for Skylar Hutchison tonight, an 8-point night for Chris Harrison, 12 for Tim Hall, 13 each for Cole Curry and Aubrey Nelson. They're your top scorers. So they have 3 guys in double figures. Bowling Green, only 1 player in double figures as they got 2 points for Noah Pafford tonight, 2 from George Niemeyer, Gavin Dieters with 3 points, Dylan Henderson with 4, a 6-point night for Corey Bell, 9 points for Kaleo Dade in this one, 7 of those coming in the first half, and 18 points for Cameron Worley. He hit 3 threes in the fourth quarter. Pretty fantastic effort from the sophomore here in his final game of the 2017-2018 season. He's got big things ahead. He's going to be the guy they lean on next year as far as setting the offense now that Corey Bell and the rest of the seniors, including Dylan Henderson, Noah Pafford, Josh Sparks, all graduate. Sparks, that 6th man. But losing that many starters, it's going to be a tough year for Bowling Green next year, and we'll see if it's Kerry or another coach that is heading up the team, how they transition into the next phase of Bowling Green Bobcat basketball. Scoring brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, AK and Kent Feeds, Ascro and DeKalb Seeds, crop insurance, and more at YoungEnterprisesInc.com. We'll take a quick break, wrap this thing up from the Class 3 District 7 tournament on TribCast.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
District basketball on TribCast is brought to you in part by Mike's Tire Service, Pike County Title Company, Calumet Incorporated, the Clopton Hawks Booster Club, Pepsi Cola Bottlers of Bowling Green, Lincoln County Farmers Co-op, Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Bowling Green Bobcat Booster Club, and by C. Tom Backer Accounting. More district hoops are coming up. This is TribCast. This is the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame, brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out building projects.
Here it's a 58-44 Montgomery County win over the Bowling Green Bobcats. Over at Ellsbury, the Ellsbury Lady Indians have defeated the Silex Lady Owls in the semifinals of the Class 2 District 5 tournament, 41-33 the final there. So Ellsbury will take on New Haven for the championship after the Shamrocks beat Crystal City 60-25. Ellsbury is the 2 seed, New Haven the 1 seed, so they'll battle it out Friday at 5:30 for the ladies championship there. So Congratulations on another good season to Coach Aaron Hankey and the Silex Lady Owls, but it comes to a close tonight in the semifinals of the Class 2 District 5 tournament. The Silex boys were knocked out by New Haven last night in the opening round, 33-19. So tomorrow it'll be Ellsbury against Crystal City in boys action and New Haven against McKinley for a ticket to the championship game. Up at the Class 2 District 6 tournament, their action was postponed tonight, so everything will go tomorrow night as we'll have Louisiana and Paris at 4 o'clock in an opening round men's game, and then Van Far against Clopton at 7 o'clock. So a little space in between those two broadcasts. So two separate pre-games at 3:45 and 6:45 from Canton. If the weather cooperates tomorrow, everything pushed back one day. They're turning out the lights on us here at Winfield High School, so I guess we need to wrap up this postgame as Bowling Green falls in this one. Their season comes to an end. We'll be back here tomorrow with the ladies as they take on Lutheran St. Charles in the semifinals. And the most complete coverage of area district basketball is right here again on thepeoplestribune.com. We'll say goodnight for now. See you tomorrow on TribCast.